How the fuck's everyone doing tonight? Hell yeah! What the fuck happened to most of the people who were here earlier? This fucking place is looking emptier than the headquarters building of General Motors. So give it up for all your talent in the room tonight. We got Nishan over there. You know, this guy has taught us a lot tonight, such as what ODB would look like if he never made it. And I brought my fucking mom with me tonight. She's right over there. And as y'all can see, she didn't need a mask on Halloween. Bitch already looks like a fucking skeleton as is.
Thank you, Dan.
I do keep on telling her she ought to move down here from Philly. She already looks like most of the citizens in Palm Beach County, a nearly dead Jew. So we're coming up at the end of October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You know, I've always been a huge supporter of breast cancer awareness. You know why? I tragically lost an ex to breast cancer. Yeah, she had to have both of her tits removed, and the bitch looked so fucking hideous I was forced to dump her ass afterwards. Yeah, I still got that nasty ass image in my mind, and I never want any other guy to go through that shit, so for the love of God, please donate to save the fucking tatas. I see we got the re-crucified Jesus over there. Hell yeah. He's a Jew just like me and a fucking hippie. Yeah, so you know, I did decide to see what it would be like to be a good Christian for today, so I walked up to these people's religious lawn ornaments and I kind of stuck my dick in the Mary one while Joseph's back was turned. Yeah, and I believe I popped that bitch's cherry too. She was bleeding down there.
Not cool.
Not cool?
That's my mom.
That's your mom? Well, your mom's a fucking MILF. That's why I nailed her and then nailed you. Yeah.
I forgive you.
On a real note, he is my stoner buddy right over there. You should see the guy's trunk. The fucking thing is filled with chronic. You haven't seen that much fire since 9/11? That was a good extension right there. A good extension from Papa Doc Jr. Well, only 3 people have fucking seen 8 Mile here. So, anyway, on to a lighter topic. I recently performed my first abortion. Yeah, I shot this pregnant bitch in the stomach. I know she was sobbing like crazy. So I'm like, there, sweetie, trust me, a trashy whore like yourself will be re-impregnated in a week or so. Besides, worse things have happened to you. I know at least 3 dudes have given you syphilis, biatch. Oh. So instead of laughing, we're just sounding out our favorite letters. Followed by a U! So, the reason I brought my mom is she's never been in the South before, so I wanted to give her a little taste of what I like to give. Yeah, trust me, it was so tempting not to crawl out of that pussy 30 years ago. So, I'm actually, as we've established, yes, I'm a Jew, I'm also German. So if I lock myself in the fucking car after the show and turn on the carbon monoxide, you'll know why. Because I'm a fucking comic. As many of you know, a year and a half ago, comedy caused a rich man to hang himself. Wow, everyone forgot about Robin Williams. That's even sadder than his fucking death. Speaking of which, his daughter's pretty fucking hot. I don't know if y'all agree. I'm thinking now that she no longer has daddy telling her who to date anymore, I might fly to LA and get in on that shit. So anyone here do acid? Sometimes? Good, you got any for me? Good. I don't need any of that shit anyway. The last time I was on that shit, I had a really bad trip. Spent hours trying to analyze why my girlfriend had the smelliest coochie in the world. Each time I fingered her, my hand smelled more and more like shit. Until I sobered up hours later and I realized I'd actually been fingering my own asshole for 4 hours. I only wish I realized that 3 hours ago before I dumped the bitch. Even though there were other reasons why I dumped her ass, she was a cocky cunt who always claimed she felt like this guy, Jesus Christ. I later found out she only said that because she kept getting nailed by a Jew. So what happened to that drunken heckler bitch who was there earlier?
She's a gangbang.
Oh? She's the only one here who had a fucking mouth big enough to fit my dick? I don't know about y'all, but I would think that most people in this place wish she did a little less talking with her lips up here and a bit more talking with her lips down there. We got a lot of talent here. Give it up for your host, James Pate. Yeah! You know, I absolutely love this guy. In fact, I feel the same exact way about him as his mother does. He's the absolute greatest piece of trash I ever saw hanging by a dumpster. Thank you for what? I'm sorry, I know I fucked you last night, but you don't have to thank me in public. It wasn't that good, trust me. My ass still hurts. So before I go, I have a riddle. What do a chick with gonorrhea and a newborn baby have in common? They're both really nasty when they're wet down there. So that's my time, y'all.